Your pet turns into a human. What do you do? Same thing I do every day. Yell at him to get off the fucking table. Ha! Yay. If we leave a chair out, the dog is on the table. What the dog doing? Checking if there's food. Also doing some general accounting. Dog stuff, mind your business. Understandable, have a nice day. Apologize for the condition of his genitals. Where are my testicles, Summer? Yes. This was my first thought. Snuffles was my slave name. Ask them how much they know and what I gotta do to make sure they don't snitch. Dogs see everything, man. Yay. They've seen and heard too much. But my dog rolls in shit. So I think it'll be okay. Apologizing for the weird sex stuff they've seen my husband and I do is the first thing on my list. It's probably a little traumatizing. Hey, it's me, your neighbor. Nah, it's not so bad. Really entertaining when the cable is out. Buy him his own underwear and socks and then destroy them so he understands how it feels. Yes, retaliate first. While you are at it, dip your foot onto their food plate. I'm gonna pee where he sleeps. Mine now, bitch. Yes, and just run full speed at him and hit him in the knees. Don't forget the biggest, most inconveniently shaped stick and hit him right in the back of his knees/kneecaps. My cat is 16 years old. I would have an elderly woman that would need some clothes. I'd take her to a doctor to get her checked out. I guess she wouldn't sit on my lap for belly rubs anymore. I guess she wouldn't like me to scratch her butt right where her tail used to meet her body anymore. I guess we'd change her name to something she'd like. I would be sad on one hand and perplexed on the other. True. Hopefully she'll be okay. And live the rest of her life as old woman would be happy once. I guess it would be like having my grandmother living with us. The love would be there, of course. I would want to get another pet, though. You bastard. Buying another pet while I'm still alive. How dare you? Oh, well, she's kinda nice. Think to myself, why is there a naked person coming out of my fish tank? I don't think I would automatically know it was my fish. I just got a bunch of baby goldies. I don't want to even know how I'd try to explain that. Honey, why is the fish tank full of drowned babies? Shock would be a hell of a drug. Put a helmet and some pants on him, because this dude is so dumb that I'm certain I'll have a naked, unconscious person on my floor to explain if I don't take precautions. Edit, not 5 minutes ago, this colossal fool tried to start a fight with his own reflection in the oven door. Sounds like your dog got into a preheated argument. Oh, you. Finally give her chocolate. Wholesome. Grapes for my dog, but yeah. He doesn't care about people food at all except whenever I have grapes he really wants them. Scream. Yay. I probably would be surprised seeing a naked young woman, if the change covers her age into human years, in my dog's bed. She's 2 at the moment. Converter says 24. My cat is 17. I can't imagine waking up with a random old man in my bed. And trying to re-potty train him. I'd have the same issue. I work with the elderly and let me say, there is no potty training ancient men. I probably would be surprised seeing a naked young woman in my dog's bed. Or in my case on top of me. Because my collie sleeps either in my bed or on top of me because it's a fucking sweetheart of a doggo. Nice. Yay. Our dog has her own bed, and upstairs is supposed to be forbidden. But if we leave the door open, up she goes. My collie really likes to put her head on my chest when she sleeps. I don't know why. So that turning into a 14-something chick is a nightmare. God yay. And if someone sees her, you'll have to answer a lot of questions. Doubt honesty officer, she was my dog a second ago would work. Make him get a job and pay rent. What kind of job would he be suitable for? Unarmed security guard. Hopefully when they become human they do have arms. Teach her English so I can explain to her why you don't tear up the recliner. Doubt she would care if she understood. You've got a point. Assuming my cats could understand me as people, I would tell them how much I love you. I never take you to the vet because I want to, but because you are in need. I never mean to step on your tail, but if you wouldn't walk under me it wouldn't happen. Please eat slower, I hate cleaning your puke. Don't worry, I'll never let you starve. I will never bring around anyone who would hurt you so you don't have to be so nervous and skittish. I can't let you outside alone. We live in a forest. You would die. That I really love them so much. Oh, the whole list is perfect. I can only add stop climbing my robe, you're going to get tangled up and hurt when you fall. Ha 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 ha, that's funny you say that because I kind of trained one of my cats to jump up on my shoulders, but only when I'm wearing my robe so I don't get scratched as much. That's adorable. Mine climbs the robe when it's hanging up while I'm forced to wear street clothes all day. He's a really good jumper and climber, you can tell he's totally pretending to be a jaguar. When I move I'm gonna make him a section of carpet wall so he, hopefully, stops tearing all my things off anywhere they hang. Introduce them to people food. Nice. Sure they'll love that. Especially the forbidden foods. My dog is a stray and clearly exhibits signs of being abused. She's deathly afraid of my tall friend and flinches when we pet her. One day I got home from work and took off my belt when I walked in the door and she sprinted away from me. I'd asked her where she used to live. I just want to talk. Yay. Go over there and teach them a lesson. Yes. Talk. Wake his ass up regularly by barking as payback. Hey. Wake up. There's a fucking leaf in the yard. Depends on which pet. One hates me, one is very dumb, but I love him, and the last one I'd want as a roommate. What if it's all three? Probably panic and try to call my old physicist friend. I'd have to change his name. Cuckoo doesn't seem like a dignified name for a human. Huh. True. Get a bigger litter box. Ew. Toilet train them at least. I don't think he'd want to poop in his water bowl. God, animals must think we're insane for pooping in clean water. Take him to the mall straight away. Give him a couple $100 to buy whatever he wants, clothes, toys, food, you name it. Then maybe we can go to the arcade next to the mall for a couple of hours, or however long he wants to stay. Then I'll buy him dinner at a restaurant of his choice. After, we can see a movie or maybe take a ride into the city so he can see why his mama loves it so much. I'll even teach him how to ride the trains, as in which one goes where and what stops to get off for places he may be interested in. Then, I'd tell him how much joy he has brought into my life. I'd tell him how he is the greatest son anyone could ever ask for. I'd tell him that life isn't easy, that there will be good days and bad days, but it's worth it. I'd tell him that life is short and that, when he was a cat, my heart was breaking because he was getting old and I feared the day he would no longer be there. He would then be enrolled into school and I'd encourage him to try to stick with the right crowd. I would even introduce him to my friend's son, because I'm sure my son would be a good role model for him. We can all go to the next carnival that comes to town. It would be a blast. I'd get all of us the unlimited ride bracelets. I would cherish every day with him, watch him grow, and give him the life he deserves. Frankie, my cat, is getting old. He is 13. He was diagnosed with kidney disease this year, and while he is the happiest kitty I know, his appetite has increased. He begs all the time and has tried eating things such as bread from my hands, and he is sleeping more often. He has been overweight since I rescued him over 5 years ago and has developed arthritis. I tried so much for weight loss, but I believe he may have a disorder that will not allow him to lose more than the 5 pounds he did lose. Frankie is the sweetest cat you'd ever want to meet, and he surely loves people. He even runs up to the maintenance men when they come by to fix something. I love that little guy more than anything. I rescued him during a rough time in my life. We saved each other. I love you, Frankie. I don't know what I'll do when you are no longer here. I'm getting emotional reading this back to myself. I hope I have given him the best cat life I possibly could. I will continue to do so until the end. Ask her what her name was when she was born, also probably just send her to school and figure things out from there. What's your pet? What if the magic turns them to their equivalent in human years? I have a 7-month-old puppy, so it would be probably like 13 in human years. I can see it now, you're not my real dad/mom. Damn right, now eat your kibble. My dog doesn't know he's adopted. Run. What if they run with you? They are new to human legs. I have had mine for a while. I think I will be okay. Then you have this naked middle-aged man/woman running at you full pelt on all fours. Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf. I would start some kind of magical ritual trying to get my doggo back. What if Doggo doesn't want to be a dog again? Then I hug Doggo and make him my friend and we gonna watch anime together. This is a good idea.